Okay, you guys, so we're going to be starting in about 50 seconds from now. The first round is going to be very weird because I also turned off my second monitor now, so we're playing with just the one monitor on, so I don't see chat or anything like that. We're also on the hefty delay, unfortunately. So we are going to be playing in the Champion Chess Tour happening today, starting in 35 seconds. Round number 1 will begin momentarily in about 30 seconds from right now. As I said before, it's 9 rounds of 10 minutes plus 2-second increment. Top 69 players advance to day 2. Now the winner of this event today, I believe, automatically gets a bye. They skip tomorrow and they don't have to play. Everybody else has to qualify, so the goal is to win, but mainly it's just to finish in the top 69, which of course is a very nice result. So 10 seconds to go and we start with round number 1, and of course I'll take a chug of coffee. All right, here we go. 4 seconds, 3 2 1, and off we go. Okay, round 1, we're playing Gabuzian Hovhannissian. Now, you know what? I'm going to stick to basics here and play knight f3, g3, b3 like I always do. He plays, actually no, let's go e4. Let's play c3. Play bishop d3, player classic Kopek system that I've played a lot lately. Let's go here. Now it's 10 plus 2, so there is a very small increment. It's not like a huge increment or anything, but it is something. Okay, it goes g6. I expect him to play e6 actually. Go here and here. He's thinking probably he should just capture and save himself like 8 to 10 seconds, but instead he uses a little bit of time. Let's just castle. Now Fabiano played some a3 against me. He goes rook c8. Maybe the idea is to play b5. Smells a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. I mean d4 is probably a move here, but it doesn't feel. D4, takes 6 knight b4, bishop b1, queen c7, a3, knight c2, rook a2, knight e4, b4, knight c3, queen c2. Maybe it's okay, but I don't really trust it. So if I don't trust it, I also have d4, takes 6, knight b4, bishop b3, knight e4, queen 1 maybe, which could be good. You know what, let's just go for it. Let's play d4, takes. See what he does here. Knight b4 is the big question mark. He goes queen b6, which I don't particularly believe is good. He temporarily puts pressure on the pawn. I could play d5 here with bishop e3 potentially. Some reason not to play d5. Rook b1 looks silly because of knight b4. a3 is a move, d5 is a move. I think I'm just gonna go d5. A little bit slow here, by the way. I have a feeling that d4 was slightly wrong by me. I mean, like, just thinking about this, I probably should have kept the position a little bit more closed and developed first. D4 might have been a little bit premature. He goes knight a5, which I don't actually think is a particularly good move. Okay, I'm gonna go rook b1 here. I have b3 next move. I have bishop e3, bishop d3, many different options here. If I can get this bishop developed, I should be better. I think like knight c4, b3 makes sense. Knight d7, bishop e3, queen c7, bishop a4 maybe. Also knight d7, maybe just b3 is good too. Okay, so I go b3. What is his options? What are his, actually b3 kind of dominates the horse here. I just realized I think I should go b3 because this horse is kind of dominated now. He really has no good squares to jump to. This horse just can't get back into the game easily now. So because the horse can't get back into the game, I assume that I should be fine here. Fine for sure. Question is whether I can play for more and be better. Logical move, or is it logical? There's bishop e3, there's bishop d2. Bishop d2 looks quite reasonable actually. The only question is, should I play bishop d3 first? There's some advantage. I don't think so, so I'm gonna go here and bishop d3. He's thinking. Okay, go here of course. Again, this knight is very iffy. It has no jump, no squares available. There's also queen e1 potentially trying to win the knight. Feels a little bit sketchy for my opponent. A little bit sketchy. He's already down a minute. He can't move the queen. The squares are covered here on b5 and a6. Queen c5 runs into b4. He goes bishop c3, which feels really tricky here. Like, I feel like I should be very close to being much better. Like, I don't know why or how, but it feels like I should have something here. Maybe like, wait, if I go, wait, do I b4? Wait, wait, If I go b4, knight c4, I take, I'm up a piece. b4, bishop d2, ba5, and I win a piece. Okay, think. Okay, he is a GM. I could be blundering something, but I don't think I am. Wait, what am I? b4 takes. I hit the queen. Yeah, that's just winning. Takes, queen d2. I'm up a piece. Good stuff. Even bishop d2, knight d2 would be fine to cover c4, but I just take right away, and we're gonna get a win here in game number 1. Very, very good start. Very smooth, very easy first game to start off the Champions Chess Tour, and we should get a win. The bishop d2, ba5, queen b1, I just take. Bishop d2, ba5, queen a5, queen d2 is winning. Knight e5, I can just trade the knights and then take. Yeah, all roads lead to Rome here. So good first win in round number 1. Let's see, who's playing exactly. You have Wesley So, Fabiano Caruana, Ali Reza Faruja, myself, Dennis Laz, Chess Panda. Of course I take. Okay, so we're gonna play this position. If I can't, I mean, if I can't win this, then so be it. I don't deserve anything really. So let's see. So first things first, queen e2 looks like a good move. I need to try and open up the center. The only chance for my opponent to survive this game is if he can get some kind of fortress. Basically, if he can get some kind of fortress here, like blockade on like with the opposite colored bishops, maybe he can survive somehow. I don't think he can, but maybe. So he goes knight e5. Now I see what he's trying to do here. He's trying to create some kind of blockade on the dark squares, which makes a lot of sense. I think I'm actually going to take and go here. I'm going to sack a pawn, and the reason I'm going to sack a pawn is because I assume down the road I'll be able to open this up somehow. Just my assumption that eventually I can reroute the pieces and I'll be able to win this. Go here, bishop b3, of course. I might even sack the rook for the bishop. I don't really know if d6 was necessary. Computer probably would say it's completely irrelevant. There's no need to sack a pawn. Now rook takes d4 is actually kind of interesting too here, but should I really sack the rook? I could sack the rook. No, let's just go here. Put the bishop on the diagonal. Maybe h4, okay, he goes h5. Now I'm gonna sack, I think. Hey, wait, if I takes queen d2, d3, queen f4, rook b3, a b3 has to be winning. But let's think. Takes d3, queen f4, takes rook c2, takes d2, b4. Yeah, I mean, this must be winning. Queen d2, queen f4. I could have played bishop d5 first. Actually, I wonder if I should go bishop d5 and queen f4, or should I just go for queen f4 right away? There's also queen to e3, queen d4 maybe, which looks quite good as well. Survey says queen f4, rook b3 takes, rook c2 takes, d2 b4 has to be winning, but I think that queen e3 and queen d4 is actually a little bit cleaner here, because he's basically, if he sacks the rook, he's gonna lose this pawn. If he loses the pawn on d3, then all of these lines are just winning. I can even put this bishop on d5 potentially, and if I get the bishop and the queen on these two squares, he's going to lose everything on these diagonals. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he's thinking. Tick-tock goes the clock. Tick-tock, as they say in dark. Tick-tock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Yeah, we're gonna win this game. So we're gonna get this nice first round victory. Just trying to push the a pawn up the board. I mean, there should be some way to win this pretty cleanly. I'm guessing on king g8 I just take and go for this one. I mean, he can try to put the pawn on b4. Bishop d5 also looks strong, but I think I can just take this pawn. This is hanging. This is hanging. If I go queen d, I can also tickle him with the check, and then here I think actually I'm gonna go for the tickle. Maybe I can play queen a5 as well. If I play queen a5, rook b3, a b3, rook d6, let me think about this. Queen a5. If I go queen a5, d2, queen d8, I win the game. So takes d2, queen d8 back wins. If I take rook b3, a b3, rook d6, queen d2, I can walk the king and sack the queen. That's winning too. If Do I want to go for that is also a question, because I can also just check and play bishop d5, but I think this is probably simplest. Let me make sure there are no tricks. Takes d2 queen d8. Yeah, it's just winning. Yeah, he's gonna go for this. The problem with this is that he's down a pawn. Like, I can just sack the queen even for the pawn, and it's just a winning king and pawn endgame. So I just go here, queen d3, and the rest is very simple. And I think he realizes it now, so he resigns the game. We get the win in round number 1, and we keep rolling. So, all right, put the headphones back on. Let's see, what were you guys listening to while I was out? You guys were listening to Maria. Okay, cool. All right, so we get the win in round number 1, 1 up 1 down. Let's see who's still playing. We have Wesley So's game. He is playing against Maciej Kakowski. Apparently a pretty balanced position here, but still probably Wesley will find a way to win this. Magnus is not playing because he is qualified for the next one. Yeah, I think I played a pretty good game. Let's see, what was my accuracy, just for the memes? What was the accuracy? Let's see, the accuracy, 94.6. I played a pretty good game. One brilliant move, one great move. My opponent played a good game too, 89. So let's see, what was the brilliant move that I played? Yeah, so I played one b4 so literally this game came down to one move, bishop c3 and b4. That was literally the game. And then the rest is just mopping it up. I mean, I don't know if d6 was good, but it wasn't best, right? I probably had something better. What was better here? h4 was supposed to be better. I mean, h4, bishop c5, h5, bishop d6 is probably winning, but I just didn't want to let him get this setup. So that's why I played d6. Music is too loud. Music should be fine. Let me check music. I mean, music might be too loud if I'm not talking potentially, but I think it's okay. But yeah, I mean, most of this was very big. I mean, again, d6, I don't know if it's not the best move, of course, but it ensures that there's an open diagonal for the light square bishop. And because I have a queen versus rook, I know that I have a material advantage, so pawn doesn't matter all that much. And I think everything here was good, right? Good. Okay, the sack is brilliant. Okay, d3. Oh, queen f4 was better. Oh, queen f4 was better. So I actually, I didn't do this because I thought, I mean, I was pretty sure this was winning, but I thought maybe there was some a5 trick. I mean, I guess that all roads lead to Rome, but still, yeah, still good game. Queen d4, queen d6, of course. Tickle takes, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, king f3, eat the juicer and win the game. Yeah, the brilliant move was not that one. Okay, let's take a look. What else do we have? Someone said Kramnik is losing now. It's obviously 1 minute behind, so let's see, where's Kramnik? I see Levon. I don't see Kramnik. Where's Vladimir Kramnik? I don't see, wait, I could control C it, but let's just go to standings. Wait, did Kramnik lose? I can't see it, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, but okay, so 1 out of 1, and we just keep on rolling, keep rolling. Okay, so we keep rolling. Music is good, cool. I can talk. So music I mean, maybe it is too loud. I don't know, maybe it's too loud, but I have no idea. No idea. Let's see what the markets are doing. Ooh, market's selling off bigly. Oh yay, I sold my Boeing stock. Okay, I'm out of Boeing, by the way. Excellent. I took another 5%, and I'm moving forward on Boeing for a second time in less than a week. Nice. Boeing went to 211. Awesome. I put a sell at 210, collected my 5%, and we just keep rolling. So all right, so that's very nice to see. Very nice. Talk. Can't talk. No one can talk. All right, what else do we have? Yeah, I won my game so quickly that it's like it's hard to. Okay, let's watch Fabiano's game. Fabiano is playing against somebody, I don't know who. Yeah, So is this the camera behind? Yeah, so that is actually that is the camera for when I'm playing the games. So that's the camera, that's the second camera. I also have a third camera, so like the second, I actually have my iPad here, which is giving a second camera. So chess.com should actually have my live cam in there on their broadcast, and then we have our delayed one, which is my main cam, which is there. So I actually have like three devices which are all transmitting video right now to chess.com. All right, anyway, yeah, okay, so anyway, why is it GM 1900 rated? Probably because he hasn't played rapid chess, that's why. So okay, it looks like Fabian has an advantage. It's not like he's cleanly winning, but he is better here. So let's see, what else do we have? We have some other games going on, but let's see. Okay, Aronian's still playing. I mean, it's a who's who of everybody except for Magnus Carlsen, who's playing today. Dennis Laz is playing against Reed Samadinov. I mean, rook d4 is a big threat to create the kebab in the 4th rank. That camera is mighty loud. Well, the problem is actually, you know what, I know we're delayed. The problem is you cannot mute the sounds. Actually, like I hit the volume all the way down, but it doesn't go to 0 on either the iPad or on the like on the iPad right here, which is the second cam that I have, so that they get the live one undelayed. You can't put it at 0, and on the phone it's the same thing. I can't put the volume at 0. You can put the volume all the way down to like 1, but you can't mute the volume completely on Zoom for some reason. So yeah, and people still think the cheat is real. I do more of this than anybody else, and so it's very rich of Kramnik to be such a lunatic like that, but whatever. I mean, if Kramnik wanted to go after something, he should be going after people who are not streaming. I'm on camera all the time, literally. We just still don't have a camera where it counts. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's be real. I'm gonna take a second and be real with you guys. We are playing a game called chess on a site called chess.com. This is not the site also known as OnlyFans. If you want cams like that, you might want to check out OnlyFans. That's probably for you. Probably more for you guys. Okay. Knight b6. Dennis Laz gets forked by knight b6. Okay. Yeah. Oopsies. Big oopsies here. Big oopsies. Is MVL playing? I think MVL might automatically be qualified. So yeah. Yeah. Hikaru is able to watch games from within the tournaments page. The general public cannot and must go to the bad looking events page. But I'm on a delay, you guys. I'm on a big delay. I'm on a 1 minute delay. So like I'm on a 1 minute delay, so it's not, I mean, it's not so I think that's why I can see it. I believe. Maybe not. Did you buy Boeing again and sold it? Yeah, I bought Boeing at like 200 and I sold it I think at 210 or a little over 210, or was it 209? I forget where it was, but I took my 5% and then I sold it. It went to like 214. And I was a little bit unhappy, but then immediately retraced back to 200. I bought it at 199.93, and I put a sell order this morning at 210 when it was at about like 208 ish. So I'm happy. I took my 5% times 2. Next time that Boeing goes down to 200, you better believe I'm going to buy it again, and it's rinse and repeat. And 5% is nothing to sneeze at. So anyway, all right. Well, I play Arena Kings. I can't play Arena Kings, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so what else do we have? Let's take a look at some of the other games. Fabian is still playing. Shanklin, by the way, Samuel Shanklin is playing against Alireza Firouzja. Samuel Shanklin is missing some pawn. Oh, he's got an extra B though. Or no, he doesn't. Wait. Shanklin's just missing P on the king side. Probably Queen G6 is crushing here, I assume. Or apparently computer doesn't like it, but Queen G6. Maybe there's Queen G6 F3 or something. So yeah. Fabi blundered. Okay, let's go back to Fabiano. Fabiano blundered. What? Wait, the board's not refresh. Should I risk the refresh? I'll refresh it. Okay, let's refresh. Oh wait. Oh, what did Fabiano do? Wait, what did Fabiano do? Oh, nose. Oh, Fabi blundered. He blundered. He trapped his queen. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's still maybe possible to survive, but this looks really bad. There's b6, though. Fabi might survive now with b6, b7. There's b6. Tricky. You're gonna have to go c2 here. Only move. Yeah, you gotta go c2. You can't buy Lambos with 5%. Sure, you can't buy Lambos with 5%, but you know, it's still a good return on for 1 week. I'll take that. So anyway, why only 5k watching? Because we're just getting started. And okay, we got c2. We'll get rook c1. Yeah, rook c1, queen b6, rook e7, queen d8 is the trick with queen d2 and queen a8. Yeah, he'll take on b6, queen b6, of course. Yeah, queen b6 with queen d8 I don't think is particularly hard to find. Why is he so slow though? TikTok. Bobby might win this game now. Bobby I think is going to win this game. Or wait, no, queen d5, king h2. I mean, Bobby's going to win this game for the time situation, I expect. Also, top 69 qualifies, so a long way to go. Yeah, this guy Dennis Wagner is way too slow. Way too slow. Yeah, queen e5 to cover the square. Logical with bishop e8. I mean, Fabiano is missing a bishop here. Like, he's missing a bishop on 8. It's kind of stuck in the edge on the edge of the board. So it's still a chance he could lose this, but I think he'll save it because even b8 takes bishop c6, b5 with the pawn structure where it is. He should be able to save this game, is my guess. No, we'll see. Probably bishop b8 or knight e4. Apparently b8 wins. I don't expect. Oh, b8 and rook e2 is actually not hard to find here. But bishop c5, tough move to play. Yeah, he's too slow. Yeah, Fabi's gonna get a little bit of a lucky win, I think, here. King g. Oh, king g2, bishop f2. Wait. Not trivial here. He'll probably play rook d3 if I had to guess. There's still some knight f2, like rook d3, queen a1, king g2, knight f2. Queen a1, move. Nope. Maybe not clear. King g2, bishop g3, bishop g3, move. He takes. Fabi should win this. Rook b3. Why does rook b3, queen c5 draw? I don't even understand. Take. Bishop h4, f4, move. Fabi will win this, I think, with the two rooks. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. But we'll see. Rook f2, king e5, check, king d4. Tricky position. This game's gonna go for a while, though. This game's gonna go for a while. Okay, now the idea is to go bishop c5 and mate on the light squares. Very serious idea here, bishop c5. It's also classic right triangle as well. Bishop c5, obviously. King f4, check, king g4, check, king g5. Okay, queen c3 probably. Whoa, what is queen g5? Wow. I guess white doesn't have a, you just move the king, but like king h1 maybe. Oh, but now you have to go rook f1, queen g5, like queen d8 maybe, queen e3, probably rook g2. You should definitely cut the king with rook g2 and then like, okay, maybe bishop g4. Computer wants bishop e2. Okay, bishop d6, rook f3. Wait, no, then queen e1. Ooh, maybe bishop d6, queen f5 probably. You could maybe grab the pawn here even, but I don't expect it. Bobby has to be very careful here too though. Queen a4 now, queen a4 and queen a1 maybe. Okay, I think this is going to be a draw here. I think it's too risky for Fabi to try and play for more. Queen d1, queen h4 probably. Okay, bishop g2 though, good move. Got to put the queen on a dark square like b2 or d2. What, rook h3? Oh my gosh, what a choke, what a choke. Bishop f3. Fabi gets the win. All right, round 2 should be starting in a second, so that should be the last game, or there's still a few others I guess. This one looks close to over, like queen f1, queen c3, queen d3. Good enough. Okay, that's over. Meyer is black 1, so I think we should be starting the next game in a second. It's queen a8, queen d5. Okay, or this. Yeah, so that should be good. All right, let's keep going. The game next round should be starting in a second. Okay, here we go. Let's turn on the second cam. Here we go. All right, round number 2. Let's get going. Turn off the monitor. There we go. All right, round number 2. I get Benjamin Bach, of course. Okay, typical second round pairing. So I'm blacking against Bach 2588. Is Benjamin not at his computer or something? Maybe he's not at his computer. I mean, that's really annoying because like I'm up 30 seconds here, but it's not right. I mean, it's not right. Like he's probably just not at his computer. So I'll run the clock down. I'll run it down a little bit here. Normally I would not do this, but what do I want to play against him? I should think for a second. Not gonna play a Nimzo. Let's play like a Frenchish kind of. I think I'll play bishop b4 on move 2. Play some kind of like weird bogo maybe or something. Okay, so he plays knight d2. I'll play d5 here. He can check, of course, but then I have knight c6. See what he does. Benjamin using way too much time here, by the way. He does good check. I go here. And I can play knight f6 here. I can also take and go some a6 b5. I think I'm just gonna go knight f6. We're gonna transpose back into something fairly normal, except the knight's on d2 instead of c3. I'll just castle. Like this knight doesn't belong here, I don't believe. This knight normally should be going to c3. Benjamin is actually streaming. Actually, it says he's streaming, which is wow. So he's also streaming this. Goes a3 now. I think bishop d6 is playable. And obviously take as well. I don't really want to go for that. I think I'm gonna go here. and then like a6. I'm gonna try to go for some early e5. Now you can obviously go c5 and build this massive pawn wall on the queen side, but with the queen on a4 I'm not particularly worried about it. Like, I'm probably gonna go a6 and look to go b5 somewhere, or bishop d7. Wonder if actually here I should have played bishop d7 right away to hit the queen, but you know, whatever. Bishop b7, queen b3, who knows. Show goes on. So the goal is to finish in the top 69. I think there are, how many runners are there? 204 runners. So basically 70, how many is it? 71, 42, 10. So essentially a third of the field does qualify. But if you do win this, you get to skip day 2. So that does kind of matter, if possible. See what we get here. Like c5, bishop e7, cd5, ed5 is good. b4, b5. I mean, I don't know what his idea is. Like c5, b4, b5. What he's trying to do. I really actually have no idea what the plan is. Let's see what he's gonna do though. Also, Benjamin very slow here. Like he is already down 2 minutes plus, and it doesn't matter yet, I would say, because his move I have to react to whatever he does, and I can't just play a quick instant move. Queen c2 does give me some kind of e5 idea, I think. But also just play rook e8. I mean, I guess his idea is he wants to take with the knight on c4, so that makes a lot of sense. So I think what I'm going to play here is I think I'm going to go rook e8 with the idea of playing for e5 immediately. Seems reasonable. He'll probably trade if I had to. Okay, he goes there. So I do have e5 somewhere. Like I think I'm going to play h6 and then e5 next move. Yeah, I think I'm going to go e5 next move almost for sure. I mean, maybe he can go e4, but e4 e5 also starts to get very, very messy. Yeah, let's just go e5. Takes, I just take. If he takes, I take. Of course I take. I mean, he can tickle with, he can do the tickle check and go back, but I'm not really worried about it. Although honestly, I'm probably moving a little bit too fast here, relatively speaking. I'll actually kind of wonder if I should have played, I kind of wonder if I should have played g6. I don't know, kind of wondering if that might have been better. He obviously can check and drop back, go here, doesn't really matter what he does. I think my position's okay. I think I might be very slightly worse objectively, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. And also, man, I think I don't know if you guys, if the microphone is sensitive so it picks it up, but man, the people need to adjust their mic settings in the Zoom calls, because like I'm sitting here, I'm not even really looking, and I can hear people on the Zoom call because you can't put the sound at 0. Like you can hear the the coughing, all this other stuff. So like that the reason I bring that up is very specifically because I know a lot of people are talking about this like cheating nonsense right now, and as you can tell clearly, the people do have to have open microphones. Okay, so this was a slight issue. I was kind of worried that he might do this. I really don't want to put a rook on h5, but I might have to do something like that. Maybe not though. Okay, so I take. Okay, so the question is, do I take with the rook or the bishop? Now my instinct is to take with the bishop. That's my gut instinct, but it's not actually clearly good. Like I might have to take with a rook here, which is not really what I want to do. Trying to think about this position. It feels a little bit dangerous actually for some reason. I think I'll take with a bishop. Okay, it goes knight c4, unfortunately. So at the end of this line, I'm trying to think, do I have bishop f5? Do I have bishop f5 at the end of this line is the question. I go g6, takes there, takes. trying to think about this. And it's all kind of playable. It's also kind of not playable. I think. Let me think about this. King G8, DC6, Queen C7. I'm gonna go for it. See what he does here. I don't know if this is good, by the way. I'm kind of semi-gambling here. Oh no, did I just blunder? Oh my god, I just blundered e4. Oh jeez. Oh geez, I just actually just blundered this game. Oh my gosh, that was horrible by me. I thought he could only check. I just forgot he had e4. Ridiculous. I just threw this game away for no reason. What the heck was this by me? Set to go here. So stupid. I mean, maybe I'm still in the game, but this is not what I wanted at all. There is bishop g4 at the end of this, so maybe it's still playable, but I mean, I don't love this. I'm definitely in trouble here. That much is clear. But I don't know if I'm in a lot of trouble or just a little bit of trouble. I'm very lucky I have b5, or else I just resign the game. It was not good though. It was not good what I've done. Like after such a clean first game, the second game has been anything but clean. The only good news is that I'm up 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, so he goes 93, which if I take, I go here. I mean, I have to move fast because I'm in trouble. Like I mean, maybe I should have played bishop g4, bishop e2, queen c8 was maybe interesting. Bishop g4 maybe wasn't. Bishop g4 probably was just e5 takes, and bishop h7 though. So probably this is correct. The main thing I have to do here is I have to move fast. That's the main thing that I've got to do here, because I really need to press Benjamin on the clock if I can. But it's not easy, because if I make one more slip, like I already made one mistake allowing it to e4. If I make one more bad slip, I am just going to lose the game. It goes f4, which is reasonable, but I think I'm kind of happy to see that move in a weird kind of way. Like maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. I thought I had like some bishop d8 possibly. How do I do this? c5 is not a move. I guess I'll go here. I'm gonna go for bishop b6 to try and trade pieces, I think. Let's go here. I could play f6 somewhere, which is what I'm hoping I can do. Jesus, people need to fix their microphones. I'm pretty sure you guys could hear that from the Zoom call. Got such a garbage position. How do I do this exactly? I mean, a5 is a move. It's a really ugly looking move to play. I need to find something here. Thing is, how do I guard everything? How do I play this to not lose? Like, I could play rook b8 maybe. So bad. How do I do this? I think I'll go for this. Does not look good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this does not look good. I'm hanging on by like a very, very thin thread, but if I can get c5 in, if I can get this one move and eliminate my big weakness, I'm actually probably going to survive, and I might even have winning chance if I can somehow get this pawn rolling. If I can get bishop, I also might have bishop g4 somewhere. What he does, like, I know I'm in trouble here, but if Benjamin's not super precise, I think I am going to get winning chances. Oh, whoa. He goes for this? I should be drawing this unless... Oh, wait, do I... No, rook c4 is... Wait, do I have rook c4? Wait. Bishop d7, queen c5, queen f2, rook c... Wait a second. Wait, rook c4, queen c4 takes, bishop d7, queen... Wait, I think Benjamin just blundered bigly. I mean, bigly being generic, of course. He blundered, I think, because takes, I have check. I have check, queen f2, rook c1. Queen c5 takes, and I'm just... Well, it's not clearly winning, but he made a big mistake. Benjamin just blundered. He fell victim to the Hikaru effect. Okay, now it's a question of, can Benjamin save the game? And he's down 3 minutes on the clock. We're back in business, boys. We're back in business. We're back from the dead. We are back. Yeah, I think he missed queen c5 check. I think he must have seen takes, and so he thought, okay, I'm just flattening it, and then he just missed it after takes. There's queen c5 checking the king, and I create the classic right triangle. This is what he missed. So I'm going to pre-move it again because, like, he's low on time, he's under pressure. I need to try and squeeze him as hard as I can on the clock. And he can't go f5 e6 because he loses the pawn. And if I get queen c7, queen e7, okay, it goes e6. Of course I have to... Oh, could I... Oh, no, queen e7? No, queen e7, he would have had f5. Never mind. Okay. Big takes. Okay, so... All right, the key is how to win this game. This is the key, the question. This might be a draw, by the way. This might be a draw with perfect play. But even if it's a draw... Even if this is a draw with perfect play, he's going to suffer here, mightily. There's c3, there's, I mean... A lot of tricks here. And the good news is, again, I cannot lose this position. That's the good news. I can only draw or win. And I have the big time advantage, 437 versus 55. Go here. I want to go like queen e3, or what I feel like I need to do is I need to somehow get a pass pawn. Again, I need the right pass pawn, though, because if I get a pawn to like b2, for example, and he can lock it up with one pawn, this will be a draw. So I need the right pass pawn. It's not like I just need one pass pawn. He's low on time, very low on time here. Here goes bishop d7, which probably is a good move. I see his idea. I mean, I can try to bring the king closer. Thing is, the bishop doesn't do anything here, actually. So I think I'm just going to bring my king closer. I'm just going to slowly bring the king closer and eventually try to win the pawns. And he is very low on time now. Like, he is legit low. 20 seconds and counting. 17, 16, 15. Yeah, I mean, I should win this game. 3. There goes bishop e8. Now I have like queen f5. Okay, wait a second. I have queen f5 or queen c2. The key here is to just not panic. Like king f8, bishop g6, queen f2 very well might be winning, but I don't want to do it. So I think I'm gonna go. Oh wait, but queen f5, he has rook d7. I still have to be careful. Not simple. Maybe just king f6. I can't touch the bishop. There are no angles to hit the bishop. So okay, it's down to 5 seconds. King f8 I think is good enough to win. Bishop g6, queen. Well, bishop g6, queen f2, rook b1. Holds a diagonal. Queen f5, rook d7, king g8, rook b7, queen f4. Oh, that's not right. Here, rook e1. Wait, but now there's queen f2. Wait. Now there's queen f2. Wait. He blundered. Now I win the game. He blundered. I go here, I take the pawn, and I win. There we go. Yes, I take the pawn, it's guarded, and we just start pushing the p up the board. Although again, I should be precise here. Go here. Actually, I don't need to be precise. This just wins. This just wins. He resigns. We got the win. 2 out of 2, everybody. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's how you get it done. That was such a bad game. How lost was I? This was horrible. Like I just blundered e4. The line that I looked at was, this is what I was spending my time on. I was thinking about a line like this, for example. Takes bishop f5, and if takes, you take back and you're threatening mate in 1. But this is what I was thinking. But there's also queen c7 here. I just forgot he could go e4 right away. And after e4 I go here. Oh, there's bishop e5 and I'm not that much. Wow, I'm bad at chess. Bishop e5 and I'm barely. Wow, I'm terrible at chess actually. Wow. Bishop e5. Oh, why is there a delay? There's a delay because we're playing the Champions Chess Tour. That's why. Yeah, rook c4 was good and this is just good. Yep. Yeah, there's increment also. Yeah, and it's already just bad. I mean, he still can probably draw here, but it's bad. It's not happening here. That's the problem. So yep, there we go. All right, you get the win. 2 out of 2. Lag. Wait, lag. I see 0 drop frames. No, 0 drop frames. Lag. Yeah, I mean, I was lucky. I mean, the problem though, and this is why like chess is so difficult, is like I thought I blundered, but I actually didn't blunder. Like I thought this was a blunder because the only move I saw was bishop h7 and e4, and then he goes here. But apparently after b5 is like here, I'm already annoyed at myself because I think I'm playing badly. Stream isn't lagging. We're just on a delay. I think I see 0 drop frames in OBS. I mean, I see 0 drop frames. Thank you so much to Chess for the 75 gifted subs. Thank you so much to Chess. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the 75 gifted. Thank you so much. So, all right. Yeah, so we got the win. It's an important win. Very, very important win, by the way, as we move to 2 out of 2. Big shout out to everybody who's watching on this fine Wednesday morning. Unfortunately, we're not able to play Title Tuesday, but thank you so much to Chess for the 75 gifted. I do appreciate it. So 2 out of 2. My game did not go super long, so there probably are still quite a few games going. I don't know when the actual break is. I think there's a break at some point. Vladimir. Oh, this is a different Vladimir. But Fabiano is in trouble against Vladimir. But he'll probably draw this game. That's what I expect. Yeah, so there's no lag. It's on your end. Yeah, probably it's just because of I'm on the delay. That's why. Now it's fine, but it was okay. I apologize. There's lag. I'm sorry, guys. So Fabiano will probably draw this game. Wesley's playing the Pursuit of Happiness. Abhimanyu Mishra, big game here, by the way. Big game. Let's see how if Wesley can win this game. Probably rook f4, rook c2. Wesley is better here. I'm not sure if he's gonna win though. Bishop d7 was your mistake. Okay, quality's down. I mean, it looks fine on my end. It looks fine on my end. I don't know, it looks good, but yeah, frames are fine. Okay, cool. Coolio. I'm gonna go use the restroom quickly and we'll keep going. Give me 1 second, you guys. Roll tide roll. Yeah. Okay, so this game was a draw. All right, stream is fine, stream is perfect. Okay, so round 3 should be starting pretty soon, I would assume. Let's take a look at the games. Perugia playing against FHGSMN. Looks like it's going to be a draw. Rook b5 probably. Gotta go. Okay, so he's just gonna sack. Yeah, just takes. And okay, so this will be a draw too. Just rook g6 or king g7. I did beat Benjamin. Yeah, it was not a good game, but I did win. So Alireza draws early, so we have quite a few draws in round 2. Should be good. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know, someone's unhappy, and if there's anybody watching who speaks Russian, you probably caught that. Yeah, anyway, all right, so we're on 2 out of 2, round number 3 coming up pretty soon, and let's see. So 2 out of 2, round number 3 coming up. Kramnik on 2 out of 2, no surprise there. But you know what else? You know what else though? Jokes aside, Kramnik being on 2 out of 2 sort of proves the point that he's just not very good at using a mouse and playing blitz. That's just the reality. So he's just getting really angry and bent out of shape over blitz games, and just not being good enough. Because if you look in rapid, he's doing fine. 10+2, he's doing completely fine so far. He's on 2 out of 2, where mouse speed doesn't matter as much. So, all right, 2 out of 2, round number 3 should be coming up pretty soon, and let's keep going. Should be coming up in a second. I don't know if they have a break after the second round. They might. I mean, obviously you guys are going to catch up with me, but let's see. Yeah, this game probably a draw. You're here. Kramnik flag someone. That's hilarious. Yeah, hilarious. Okay. Yeah, do you guys catch the Zoom? Someone was speaking in Russian. So someone clearly forgot that they have an open mic and they were saying something in Russian. Yeah. You got, wow, the mic, you didn't catch that? Wow. Yeah, it's literally right here, like right here. So that's my cam and that's a Zoom call with the iPad. And someone was saying something in Russian. Sounded very upset. They sounded upset, like they were angry about a game. So I don't know who that was, but they were definitely angry. Yeah. Okay, round number 3. Okay, here we go. We're playing Bortnik, right? So all right, I'll see you guys on the other side, and off goes Les Monitor. Okay, round number 3. I am going to play d4 against Bortnik, something a little bit more simplistic. Bortnik also on 2 out of 2 here, of course. Camera's on, I think, on this one. Let me make sure. On, good. All right, knight f6. Let's play the Trump house key. Keep it simple and to the point. Goal is to finish top 69. So if I don't lose any games, I'm already in a great spot where I almost certainly finish in the top 69. The goal, of course, is to win, because if I win the event, then I don't have to play tomorrow and we can just cover it and keep it very, very chill. But there's one goal, which is top 69, and goal number 2 is top 69, and then goal number 2 is to win the event. So once I have top 69 kind of insured, then I can take more risk and sort of go for broke. But because of how strong the field is, you can't really get too cheeky about everything. Like, you can't be like, okay, I can just like play silly in the early rounds. Like if I get to like 4-0 or 5-0, I'm probably guaranteed to qualify. So it goes b6, which I'm actually kind of unfamiliar with. I'm actually quite unfamiliar with this move. Now I could play f3. I think I am just going to go f3 and e4, try to build a big center. Goes d5, I'll play c4. I don't know if this is actually good for me, but it looks good. It looks good. I think I beat Bortnik in this in the in Title Tuesday recently. I think he played this against me in a Title Tuesday and I beat him pretty convincingly. So let's see what he does. I think b6 is just not the best approach. Like it's gonna go like d5 c4 e6 takes knight c3 e3 bishop d3 and we're gonna end up in some kind of queen's gambit decline. Yeah, I go c4, he'll play e6 takes knight c3 e3 bishop d3 knight g2, all very, very standard stuff here. Yeah, it goes e6. That's what I expected. I could play knight c3, but I think I'm just going to take. I'm going to force him to take with the pawn. And then I get like knight c3 or e3. Does it really matter? Probably it doesn't, but I'll go knight c3 e3 bishop d3 knight g2, and we're going to end up in a very, very much a whatchamacallit, this is the Tartakower. I think this is the Tartakower setup with this. Now I can go rook c1. I can also just finish my development normally. Kind of a question which one is right. Queen a4 I think is maybe a move here, but I'm just going to keep it simple. As the old saying goes, it's called KISS, which is keep it simple, stupid. So I'm just going to go e3 here, queen d2 rook c1. Maybe I play for e4 later, but that's very far off, so I'm not really thinking about it yet. And I'm also way up on time. This is another good sign. Let's go here. Although he might have some knight h5 trick, I might need to be a little bit careful with how I play this. There might be some knight h5 trick potentially. I don't think it's a trick, but at least not here. It's not a trick, but it could be a trick down the road. I could have, of course, also played queen a4. Now I go c5, which feels a little bit suspicious to me. This feels a little bit suspicious. There's bishop b. Wait a second. This looks suspicious. This looks suspicious to me. I don't know why, but this feels like I'm getting that spidey sense. This just feels wrong. This feels premature, as they say. This feels very premature. Okay, now we are playing 10+2, so I can actually afford to use some time here. If I go bishop b5, knight c6. This just looks wrong. I can't even really explain it, but it just feels premature, like he should have castled first. I'm gonna use some time. Okay, I should probably use my time here rather than just blitz it out, because if I blitz out I'm wrong. He has so much time that it's a mistake. I go bishop b5, knight c6, queen a4, queen d7. No, that's good for me. Bishop b5, knight d7, bishop f6, dc5, 5 knight bd7, queen a4, a6, takes knight g2. I mean, that's good, but I don't know if it's great. So I go takes knight d5, bishop d5, queen d5 is just great for me. Bishop b5, knight d7, bishop f6, bishop f6, bishop b5, knight d7, bc5, bishop c5, bishop f6. I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna trust my instinct here. This is the right move. It could be wrong, but I'm just gonna trust my instinct. I've got to trust my instinct here. This is correct. It could be wrong, but just my instinct, I just like the instinct. It just feels wrong somehow. So I'm gonna try to play this. I'm gonna trust that it is wrong. I'm gonna trust my intuition that there's got to be something I can eventually figure it out. Like knight d7, takes, queen a5, king f2, queen b5, knight c7, takes, and takes wins. So he either has to block with a bishop. I mean, I think knight d7 is wrong. And normally when you play these setups, if we go back like 2 moves, normally you want this knight on d7. You don't want to put it on c6. So I'm based on my understanding of the pawn structure, this sort of like this Tartakower, Queen's Gambit declined-ish structure. I think he's made a mistake. I don't think knight bd7 is actually playable here. But I could be wrong, of course. I could be completely wrong, and the computer could laugh in my face and be like, ah, it's equal. Like all you guys back then were like, oh, it's just computer says it's completely fine for black. What are you smoking? You're on drugs. But it looks good. So let's see what he does. I mean, bishop c6 is also an option too, I suppose, but just feels, I can just feel it. It's like back in the old days when I worked with Gary Kasparov. There are moments when we would be studying, just be like, he'd be like, He like crunch his nose would like be like you know, it's like a pig sniffing for something, and it's like you can just feel that something's wrong. So that's kind of how I feel right now about this position. It feels like something's wrong. So he goes knight fd7, which I did not even consider, actually. I did not even consider this move. That is pretty funny. Okay, so I can trade takes. I mean, castles d4. Can I sack there? Knight d4 takes. This is interesting. This I mean, bishop f4 is fine. Obviously, I can obviously trade if I want. This feels wrong. It still feels kind of wrong somehow, the way he's done this. I can't even really put my finger on it, but this just feels wrong. I mean, I can always just go bishop f4 and knight g2 and just play traditional chess. If I go king f2, plays a6. I mean, I don't really want to trade. If I take king f2, I think actually I am going to trade. I think I'm going to trade and go here. And I think what I'm going to go for is I'm going to argue that I can take here and take this pawn, or get knight e2, knight d4, and I should be better. This might be wrong though. It feels a little bit iffy. I don't think this is right what I did. I really want to take the pawn, but knight c5. So if I take knight c5, knight d5, takes. No, I think I played this wrong. I just messed this up. I just played the wrong order. So I'm gonna have to take and go like knight e2 and just like try to pretend that I'm fine. Actually, maybe I can still take, but I don't know. It's a little bit risky. Like, why didn't I just? I don't know what I'm doing now. I feel like I'm just losing my mind. Let's just go here and queen d2. Keep it simple. Definitely misplayed this, but I'll go rook e1, rook d1. I mean, I shouldn't really be worse here. It's just that I can't really be better either. That's the problem. Yeah, I should have just played the same thing without these moves. Yeah, he's got queen for now. I could play g3 here actually, which isn't crazy, all things being equal. Not crazy to go g3, but I think I'm just gonna play knight g3. This is all wrong. I realized what I should have done here is I should have just gone knight g2 and then traded the bishop for the knight on c6 if anything, but whatever. Show goes on. Shouldn't be that bad. I should be fine here. But I feel like I've misplayed this somewhat. I do have knight b5, which is kind of a weird move here. I also have knight e2. I could play like rook d1. I go rook d1. Nah, I've misplayed this though. I've just misplayed this. That's all there is to it. I have to come up with some moves here, like no, I mean, it's just wrong. Everything I'm doing here is just wrong. I can just feel it. Okay, I've got to pick up the speed here. I'm moving too slowly. I've got to move. I just can't keep moving like at the pace I'm moving right now. It's just not going to work. I have to pick up the speed. It's not going to work if I'm not quicker. And there's also why putting the king on f2 in the first place was very stupid by me. I never should have done that to begin with. I'm looking to take on d5. That's what I'm looking to do. I could have played rook. I mean, I could have played rook e1 and rook d1 too, but didn't feel right. I definitely misplayed this. That much is clear. Go here. If rook e3, I have knight f5. I mean, maybe I've got, I go here, goes there, which is fine. But I do have g3 and takes potentially now. I also have queen f2. I also have h3. Like, I should be okay here. It's just a question of whether I can play for more or whether I have to kind of like just make a draw. Like, I'm definitely okay here. That much I'm like I'm certain that I'm okay here. It's just a question of whether I can play for more. Like, g4 is kind of a weird looking move, and no, it can't be right. Okay, I can probably go queen f2 and just make a draw. Queen f2 is like the very safe approach. And I think it's actually I mean, a loss here is pretty bad. Like, if I lose this game, that's pretty terrible. I think it's pretty safe to say that if I lose this game, that's not what I want. So I think it's better to be safe than sorry, and just take away any risk and just like make a draw. Like, it's more important to not lose here, because like the goal is top 69. Like, that is the first goal. Sure, I want to win the event, but top 69 matters more than anything else. So if I can get top 69, like, I play tomorrow, and that's more important, because like, let's just say I play this game, I do something which is double edge, like g3, and I lose this game. I could get someone good next round, maybe lose that game, and then it becomes a big dog fight. So it's not worth it in the situation. If this was Title Tuesday, where it's, you know, winner take all mostly, I probably would go for it, but this is not that situation. Now I could play g3 here, which is kind of funny, but I won't. I'll just I will just take and just take, and I should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. If this was Title Tuesday, I would definitely play this differently, but in this situation, a draw is completely acceptable, because this tournament's so strong. If I lose this game and I play I'm white, if I lose this game with white, I'm getting someone like some 2600 level player over the board with black. I might not win that game, and then it becomes a big struggle potentially to get top 69. So like, sure, I want top 1, but top 69 is the first goal that I need to ensure before I worry about anything else. I guess I'll primo this in case he takes. I think I actually might have chances to still win this game, though. I'm not so sure that this is actually all that bad for me, if even bad at all. Like, this might just be equal. Well, let's see what he does. I'm up time still, which is also useful. I'm up 1.5 minutes on the clock. Very, very important that I keep a time advantage. I take. Probably he'll take. Let's take back with the pawn. Rook h2 is a move as well, but then I just go here. So because I'm playing Bornik, who's so good, I feel like every little second matters. So that's why I'm going to make the pre-move, because when he takes and I take back, I mean, this obviously is a draw with perfect play, but I can't lose. So I'm in the driver's seat again. It's a win or a draw, no losing possibilities, which is good. Exactly what I want. Minutes. Tick tock. This is a great situation to be in. Up 2.5 minutes on the clock. Slight advantage here. I think I should play knight b5 probably. Go after the pawn. I want to go knight d6, rook c1, and ice skater him on the back rank. That's a mistake, I think. Wait, I have to figure this out though. This isn't as obvious as it looks. Like knight c7, rook c8, knight a6, rook c2. If I go here, takes. Rook c2, b4, knight h5, a4, takes, a5, knight e3, king g1, I'm fine. Knight h4, knight c5, knight 3, a6. Okay, this is a tough situation. I'm up on the clock here, so I should actually think as much as I can. So the line that I'm thinking about is knight c7, rook c8, knight a6, rook c2, and then b4, knight h5, a4, knight f4. Although actually after rook c2, b4, knight h5, I could also just go rook e1, rook e2. Should be winning. Knight d6 also very interesting. So like knight c7, Let's think about this. So knight c7, rook c8, knight a6, rook c2, b4, knight h5, a4, knight f4, a5, ba5, ba5, knight g2, knight b4, rook d2, a6. I think that's winning. I'm gonna go for it. Maybe it's not, but he's low on time, and yeah, let's just go for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm actually just wrong, but this knight can't jump anywhere. Very critical. This pawn actually dominates the horse. The knight h5, a4, knight f4, a5. I'm just gonna go, and I've got the rook behind the passed pawn, and Bortnick's gonna have to defend this incredibly well to not lose, considering the time situation. Like really defend this extremely well. There's g5. I mean, of course I'm just gonna roll with the pawn. Just got to roll this passed pawn with the rook behind. I think g5 is way too slow. I think he's just too slow here. He needs this knight in the game. And g4, I just go a5. I mean, he's just too slow. Unless I'm missing something very obvious here, I am gonna win this game. Oh, he's got knight d7. Wait. Oh shoot, he might have knight d7, which, oh, maybe I should have taken. Oh crud, I should have taken this pawn. But takes king g1, knight d7, this is probably winning. Yeah, I didn't see this knight d7 maneuver at all. Very bad by me. Very bad. Thing is, if takes a b6, knight g4, a b7, I'm still too fast because it's always a check. So I think it works, but you know what I should have done? I should have just taken on g4. Takes, then a5, because then he doesn't have knight d7. Okay, now is where I have to think. So a b6, knight g. So let me think about it. So a b6, rook g2, b7 just wins. Clear cut. A b6, f g2, king g1, knight h5, b7 wins. A b6, rook g2, b7, knight g4, queen, king g7, even queen g3 just wins. Okay, so use your time, don't lose your mind. That sounds like a rhyme. Use your time, don't lose your mind. A b6, knight g4, b7, knight e3, king here, rook g2, king h1, f2, king h1, and I queen with check. Rook e2, queen, king g7, queen e5 or queen f4. Why did I not just, I'm so stupid. I had this game won and I messed it up, I think. Wait a second. So a b6, knight g4. Wait, a b6, knight g4, gf3, knight h2, king e1, knight f3, king d1, rook moves, b7 wins. So a b6, knight g4, gf3, rook f2, king g1 is winning. A b6, knight g4, gf3, knight e3, king g1 is winning. Knight h2, king e1. He can't create the box. That's winning. Let me think. So okay, so a b6, knight g4, gf3 is winning. Okay, so a b6, f g2, king g1. I don't see it. A b6, rook g2, b7, b8. Right, and I have this queen g3 at the end to win the game. So let's go for it. I think this is winning. I never should have let him get this counterplay. Right, but now I take. And now I run the king over. Yeah, I run the king over and it's just winning. I go here, he can't stop the pawn. There we go. Not ideal because of the calculation, but it still wins. I think FG4 was winning with zero chance for him. Yeah, I think FG4 is just cleanly winning. And maybe this is cleanly winning too. But this is just winning, right? No? Wait, what? Rook B2, knight C. Oh. Wow, he can defend this way. That's insane. Crazy. But this was winning, right? It was. AB6 was correct. It was winning. Good. It was winning. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We moved to 3 out of 3. And we keep rocking and rolling. rocking and a rolling, as they say. So Warning is almost crying. Okay. Huh? Did Zoom crash or something? One second, let me try the other cam. Oh, it's still on. You need a top 11 to have a chance at top division, not just top 69. Okay. Oh, you need top 11. Okay. What just happened? 1 second. Clap. Exactly. Wait, you need top 11 to qualify. Use your time, don't lose your mind. Exactly. I don't know if there's a break after round 3. Yeah. Nice. A break is 6 minutes after round 4 and after round 7. Okay. Why is Zoom not opening? 1 second. Kramnik losing, I don't care. 1 second. He has an Android. I have an iPad and an Android. Yeah, but it just closes Zoom call for some reason. After knight d7 you had knight c5. Knight c5 somewhere in here. Where? Wait, after, what do you mean? Oh, you're saying that if we get to like something like, I don't know, like something like this, you're saying I can go like knight c5 here. Oh, and I can take and push. Okay, maybe that works. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty that's actually really nasty. The 3 pawns, interesting concept. Anyway, we got the win. 3 out of 3. There we go. By the way, one thing I hate about technology, for anybody who's here, actually, one thing that I absolutely hate is that somehow like technology doesn't work. Is like technology doesn't work, it's no good, and then suddenly it's like you reboot, whether it's a computer, phone, or whatever, and it works perfectly fine. Like, it's so annoying. Like, literally, it's like the most ridiculous thing ever. That like when you're like it's the most ridiculous thing ever that when you're using a when it's like a phone or a computer, it's just like this app won't open, or Zoom won't open, and then you reboot your phone or your computer and suddenly everything works. It's just so annoying. Should be good. It's just so annoying. So annoying. You need top 11 to be in the placement of division 1. Okay. Oh, so I need more than top 69. Okay. My score is 3 out of 3 so far. We're on 3 out of 3. That's what we're doing. Yeah, 3 out of 3. You're looking much better. Maybe you lost some weight. Not really, no. But we have a break after round 4, so we're on our long delay. Let's watch. Vincent Kamer is winning. He's got 4v3 and all his pieces are on the opposite color. Yeah, now king d6. Nice win for Vinny gonna be on 3 out of 3. Is it top 11? Is that what I need? Do I need top 11? I don't know. Don't know. But all right. Boomer. Yeah, exactly. Boomer. So there's a break after round 4. We're on 3 out of 3. I mean, I don't know if I need top 11. It's because of the way software is. Yeah, it's just like it's so ridiculous. It's like you turn off your phone and suddenly it opens. Like I'm clicking like reopen the Zoom call. It's like error, and then it doesn't work. But whatever. So we're on 3 out of 3. So far so good. Big shout out to everybody who's watching. Oh, it's top 69 for division 2. I thought okay, so I need to finish top 11 or something like that. I mean, I don't know how it works. It's all good. But anyway. Yeah, we are on a delay, you guys. We have a 60-second delay. 60-second delay. We have breaks after rounds 4 and round 7, so we're doing very well so far. We're on 3 out of 3 and going from there. Yeah, Boarding is mauling. It didn't say Boarding was streaming though. When I looked, he wasn't streaming. You need top 11. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought I need top 69. You know what's funny? If I had known it was top 11, I bet in this game against Boarding I go G3, not Queen F2. That's pretty hilarious, by the way. If I know here that it's top 11 and not top 69, I probably play G3 here. But because I thought I needed top 69, I was happy to trade into an end game. Boarding is complaining about all the money he's lost because he phased you. Well, get good. That's what we like to say. Get good. Play better chess. I mean, like, seriously, play better. That's why chess is such a great great game, because you really don't have any excuses. Like, if you're not good enough, you're not good enough. Yeah, like, it's just that simple. So anyway, all right, we're on 3 out of 3. It's not the phone, it's Zoom can be bad sometimes, maybe, I don't know, but all right, so we're on 2 out of 3. Pretty good so far. Round number 4 coming up in a second. Kramnik lost against Neek Sands. Yeah, I didn't see Boardnik streaming though. Like, it didn't say streaming at the bottom of the board like it would if he was streaming, right? Doesn't it always say he's streaming? I guess he is, but I didn't know that. All right, round number 4, here we go. See you guys on the other side. Off goes the monitor, and we play Grigory Oparin from Russia. So he plays E4. I'm probably gonna try to be solid now and not be insane. I could play more Damiano Gambit. Okay, let's see, what do I want to play as a question. No, I could play Knight F6 and make a draw, but it's so early in the event and I don't really want to do that, so I'm just gonna play A6. Play Knight F6. I think I'm gonna play a classic Archangel. Why not? It's been so long since I played this Archangel with the black piece that I feel like playing it, and Fabiano recently put out a big course on it, so let's just play it. Okay, let's see what he does. I could have played a Berlin, but I think he would have played one of the very drawish lines and it would not have been an exciting game. If I need top 11, I should definitely play for more. Like, if I need top 11, I should play for more. Let's see what he does here. I mean, H3 and Bishop E3 and Knight BD2 is one line. A4 is another line. Let's see what he does here. He does play H3. Okay, so he plays H3. Trying to remember if I should play H6 or just castles. I'm trying to remember if the sack is an issue, and it might be an issue. Like, I could just play H6 first. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play H6 first. Goes rook E1. Of course I castle. All very standard here now. Like, he goes like Bishop E3, Rook E8, Knight BD2, I think, something like that, if I remember this correctly. Bishop E3 as expected, Rook E8, of course, pressure the pawn, Knight BD2. I can obviously trade on D4 and play Bishop B7, Knight A5 stuff. I can also just go Bishop B7 right away. Goes Knight D2 as expected. Now Rook B8 is a move, Bishop B7 is a move, Knight A5 I believe is, I think Knight A5 is also a move if I remember this line correctly. I think I'm just gonna go, I mean, Knight A5, Bishop C2, C5. It's all very playable. I think I'm just going to go Knight A5 to hit the bishop. He'll probably drop back. I'll play C5, and we just keep rolling. Like Bishop C2, C5, D5, C4, and the show goes on. Let's go C5. And obviously trade if he wants. Bishop B7 with the idea of Knight C4 also very, very strong potentially, but I'm going to go for one of the more straightforward approaches. Just C5, D5, C4. If he takes, I take. Actually, I'll just pre-move it in case he takes. I don't think he will, but he could. Also, I think Ding Liren lost in one of these, well, not this exact line, but something similar against Pragnananta from India recently in Tata Steel, so all somewhat standard here. Goes B3, which looks kind of wrong to me somehow. It's not like bigly wrong, but it's not the right move, I'm sure of that. Like D5, C4, B4 type stuff traditionally is how you play these situations. I think my opponent's actually trying to just be rock solid and not lose the game. So let's go here and hit the pawn. I think he's just trying to basically be very, very solid and take the Jimmy out of the position. Basically, as we say in English, take the Jimmy. You take the Jimmy out of him, so you try to take the fun, like the kid out of your opponent in this position. So I do get the sense that my opponent very much is trying to play that kind of a game. He's trying to play something that's very dry, very boring, which will probably end in a draw. Now I could obviously just trade and go bishop b7 and probably draw. Bishop a5 is kind of interesting. Bishop b7 is also playable. Let's see. Bishop b7 makes sense. E4 knight e4 bishop b7 is my first instinct, but then there's knight f5. Like the question here is, how do I keep the game going without making a draw? Because I can already go takes here, and knight e4, and then takes, and make a draw. But I don't want to make a draw here necessarily. So if I don't want to make a draw here, the only other logical move to play is probably bishop b7 if I had to guess. But bishop b7 does give him knight g3. I do have bishop a5 here to try and force a trade. Decisions. d5 I don't think work. d5, wait, d5 d5, no, d5 doesn't work. So it's bishop b7 or I take right away. I could take and play bishop a5, but that doesn't look right. I think I should trust my instincts here. I think I should trust my instincts and just play bishop b7. Yeah, he goes knight g3. I expect that. Now I can go bishop a5 here. How do I play for more is the question. Knight b4 is maybe move. E4 knight d4 knight b4 may be interesting as well. Let me think about this. E4 knight d4 knight b4 knight df5 knight c2 queen c2. Wait a second. Okay, let's think about this. He's trying to go knight f5, which I understand. Like take bishop a5, takes bishop d2. I mean, it's just very solid. It's very hard to prove anything here. d5 is actually maybe a move as well. Should think about it. So if I go d5, wait a second, let's think about this for a second. If I play d5, d takes e5, knight e5, bishop b6, queen b6, that's a draw. d5 d5 knight e5 knight e5 rook e5, f4, bishop e3 rook e3 queen b6, queen d2 probably, rook e8. I mean, that's also a, I don't really like d5 because it simplifies, but again, even if it's now top 11 versus top 69 that I need, it's still better to not gamble. It's better to not take massive risk if I don't have to. So I'm just going to go for it. It's just better not to take this sort of risk. d5, I mean, probably going to be a draw. It's just an unfortunate reality of the situation. Or did I make a mistake? I might have made a slight mistake here, actually. I might have made a slight mistake. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think I made a mistake. Maybe not. Let me think about this. No, probably it's yeah, he takes. Now I mean, now I don't know. Like I have 94 or 95. 94. Yeah, I made a mistake. I have to go for this. This is not what I wanted to do at all. Maybe actually no, maybe 95. Maybe I can take e3 though. Maybe I can invert the order because knight f7, I have bishop f2. Maybe I can invert the order slightly by taking and then taking, and then queen d4. I can maybe just go like rook e7 or something, rook e7 or rook e8, rook e8, e5, knight e4. No, but this is not what I want to do, just to be clear. This is absolutely not what I was intending to do at all. I've made a mess out of this. I think I have to go for this. Oh, he plays bishop d4. That's not I thought he would go to f4, because this one I can take and play queen c7, I think, or not. Wait a second, I need to think. So takes, I mean, I can just move the rook back to like e6. There's also rook g5 potentially. G5 doesn't look right though. No, I think I've just misplayed this. Actually, I think I've just misplayed this badly. But I have to keep moving forward. I can't just suddenly like be like I played badly and just stop looking for moves. No, I messed this up. I should just give up a pawn here. I think I should just go here. Like e5, knight e4. I mean, I'm just too slow. What am I doing? I'm just too slow. I have to pick up the speed. This is ridiculous for me. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, why am I moving so slowly? Of course I go here. Okay, so he takes. Wait, but now I can take d4 and take e4. Wait, I think he made a mistake. But if I go bishop d4, knight f6, gf6, queen d4 takes, queen d4, queen d4 takes, queen f6. Okay, wait, don't burn too much more time. de4, bishop b6, queen b6, bishop e4, d8, queen c2, d4, knight f6, rook f6, queen d4, rook c6, queen d3, g6, e6. I have to think. f6, queen d4, queen b6, maybe. I think this is knight f6, rook f6, queen d4, queen b6, d1. Yeah, I think this is correct. Because knight f6 I just takes, and queen f6 is the hero move. Queen b6 rather. Queen b6 is the hero move. Without queen b6 I'm in trouble, but I think after knight f6, rook f6, queen d4, queen b6 I should be able to save this game pretty easily. Easily maybe is the wrong way of putting it, but I should be able to save it. Okay, now I should just draw this though. Go here. Maybe I'll offer him a draw. Oh, I can't offer him a draw. Yeah, once I get rook c6, rook c2, there's no way. There's no way he can win this. Like rook b2 is fine, rook c6 maybe. Goes a4, b4 probably fine as well. ba4 probably fine. Really the only thing I have to be careful of is this endgame. How to if I go rook d3. Actually, if I go rook d3, where's I think I should go here and hit the pawn. I mean, f5 was also maybe f5 was also a move, but I don't know. Whatever. Show goes on. I have to be careful here. This is not trivial. Okay, he's using his time, which is actually smart here, because he now it's the opposite situation. The whole script is flipped where like, okay, he goes check, I go here. where like he's the only one who can win. Like I can never win this position, he's the only one who can win. Goes rook f4, but wait, now I can just go rook e7 I think, and it's an easy draw. Wait, rook e7, rook f8 maybe. King g6. I was thinking if I take and go here, this is definitely a draw, but it's not the endgame I want, so I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I'm not sure I did this correctly. I don't think I did this correctly. Yeah, I did not play this correctly. I'm still fine, but I didn't play this correctly. Like maybe I go g5 here somewhere. Actually, I don't know why I didn't just take and go rook g5. That would have been I should have just taken and gone rook g5. I'm actually crazy. That would have been an easy draw. I can play g5 here, which I think I almost have to. Or do I go this is tricky. g6 feels more correct, but I'm gonna play g5. It's not trivial. It should be a draw still, but not trivial. Like rook e4, rook d3. Actually, rook b4, even rook d5 should be fine. Who's there? Wait, so now I go. I assume I play rook d5. Then he's got e6 maybe. So maybe I go here. And then rook d5. And then I should be able to draw this probably. Because then I get rook d3 and I take all the pawns and it should be a draw. Yeah, it should be a draw now. But should be and are referred to very different things. Of course, with a pawn on g6, this probably would be an easier draw. It goes e6. Okay, can I offer? Yeah, he offered a draw. I was wondering if he was going to offer a draw. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we draw the game. That was bad stuff. That was bad stuff. Yeah, d5 was okay. Oh my god, I give up, you guys. I give up. Wow. Queen c7. Wow, queen c7 and it's equal. Wow, queen c7. Wow, I actually don't understand anything about chess. Wow, queen c7, what a move. Just sack the rook for nothing. Wow. I don't understand chess. This is still relatively okay, right? I mean, yeah, f6 was also another way that I can just draw easily, but whatever. Go here. Yeah, and then I do this, whereas I could have just taken and then gone here, and this is just a dead draw too. Go here. Maybe it was never really out of reach though. Yeah, I mean, it was never actually completely out of reach, so yeah, it's still fine. Yeah, the draw, it's not, I mean, probably I never had a chance to win the game, so I can't really complain, but this does mean that we are going to be on our first break of the day. Yeah, queen c7 is insane. Yeah, queen c7 is just actually insane. Actually insane. So crazy stuff. I mean, what more needs to be said about it? That's just nuts. Are you bad at chess? I'm a terrible chess player. Could be good. But always thinking you blunder. Well, that's just normally how you think about things. You assumed you blundered. Yeah. But anyway, oh, tough. Anyway, all right, you guys, so this means we're going to be on our first break, our first serious break of the day. I think there's a 10-minute break after this fourth round. Queen c7 is a hard move to play because you walk into everything. Like, obviously I'm delayed by a minute, but the reason queen c7 is so insane to play here is because, first of all, you're hanging a rook, but secondly, there's like rook c1. Now you're lining up some other threats, like just an example, something like this, for example, where you lose the queen on c7. So like there's so many things. Like, first of all, there's this to line up threats this way, there's threats this way, and you're also hanging a rook at the same time. Like, there's f4 incoming. I mean, queen c7 is just like, I'm sorry, if I play queen c7, like, you know, I'm probably not a human, let's put it that way, because queen c7 is just such a ridiculous move. No, the queen c7 line I was talking about was takes queen c7, like this. But this one after rook c1, intuitively it just feels bad. Everything is under pressure. This is the one that I was thinking about, but not the one with right away. That's just nuts. Yeah, that's really insane. Queen c7, yeah, not realistic. So I think the break is 10 minutes if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong, of course. Let's close the window. Let's watch the other games that are going on. Vinny is still playing. Fabiano is still playing. Fabiano is probably better here, but is this winning? King e4. You get the king over, and this should be winning, but not 100% conclusive either. Oh, it's a 6-minute break. Okay, 6 minutes of breakage time. All right, fair enough. Yeah, 6 minutes of breakage. Coolio. Yeah, Coolio. So, all right, 6 minutes of a break time, and that is the plan. And away we go. What's the difference between queen c7 and what you played in the game? I think that there's probably some way to simplify it, probably, but what I did was apparently okay. I didn't think it was okay, but apparently it was. Oh wait, Fabiano's losing here. Wait a second. Wait, d5. Wait, Fabiano's white. Oh, Fabiano 96. Oh no, I thought Fabiano was black. Fabiano is actually in real trouble here. King d6, knight d8, 96 now. I think Fabiano is going to lose this game. Like f5, f6. Fabiano should lose here. He should lose. This is bad. It's like f5 or f6. Wow. I don't understand. I mean, what is Pankratov doing here? Maybe king e6. I mean, it's the same thing where he had the ideal setup to start pushing the pawn. Fabi's losing here, but I mean, it's not clear at all. The only good thing for Fabi is that even though he can't win the game, he doesn't have a lot of options here. King here in 96. It's gonna go to f6, obviously. Knight e6, knight c6 again. I think Fabi might draw this, by the way, because you're gonna have to go back. Yeah, he's gonna have to go f5 here. Or wait, actually, sorry, no, this is a much worse version now. Like f5 and d4 is just winning. Yeah, f5 is easily winning here. f5 should just be winning with d4. Yeah, now f4 and the king gets in, and it's just very easily winning for black. Probably king e5 and king e4. Yeah, it's just over. Check and d4. Yeah, just knight c5 and d4, and this is just easily winning. King e4, f3. Yeah, now Fabi just loses the game. Yeah, just d4, d3, f3, GG. d4, d4 and d3 also. Doesn't even matter because black can also just take forever to reroute the pieces. Yeah, knight e5, knight c4, or knight b6, knight c4. Any path to c4 and e with king e3 is just winning. Yeah, check and king e3 and f2 and knight d2. Yep, GG. Okay, now Fabiano loses the game. Tough loss for Fabi. He's now on 2.5 out of 4. Very, very tough event. 2.5 out of 4. Yep. Fabiano's gonna have to probably win out in order to qualify for Division 1, or else he's probably not making it. See, Wesley is playing against Wesley also. Wait, Wesley's on 2 out of 3. Wesley might not win this either. Move. King g4, king g2, move. Oh my gosh, Wesley's so lucky here. So lucky. After king g2 he doesn't win this. You just wait on the edge. Very, very lucky. Very, very lucky win for Wesley to get to 3 out of 4. So all right, very lucky win. La, da, da, da. Okay, Kamsky against Lazovic should be a draw as well. Let's see if Gotta can lose this game. I don't think he can, but maybe. Just move the bishop all over the board. King d5 and bishop h7. Check. King d4. h7. Bobby aiming for top 69. Svidler's playing. Is he strong? Svidler's a very strong player still. Yeah, very, very strong. I mean, Fabi can still play for the other divisions even if he doesn't finish in the top 11, but he won't be in Division 1. That much is clear. So this game's a draw. Looks like all the games are about to end pretty soon, so we'll take our first break of the day. Probably go get more coffee. Yeah, I'm out of coffee. We're only 4 rounds in. Okay, 3 more to go. Let's see. Okay, should be winning blackguard's a pawn. Bring the rook. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So lucky. I didn't intend it as a pun, but yeah, it is a good pun. Krikor Mekhitaryan is playing as Alexander Kosteniuk. Bishop c5, rook e2, king f5, rook e1, and now black just sits and waits. Black, what did Krikor just do? Oh my god, Krikor, what the heck is that? Krikor, my boy, what is that? Krikor just takes, and even king f5 wins too. So bad from Krikor, so bad, just so bad. e4, e3, or this. Horrible, absolutely horrible. Just came from YouTube stream. Infinity to the power infinity times better. Thank you, that's great to hear. Okay, so I think the round is over, so I'm taking my first break. We'll be back in a second, and we have round number 5. All right, what happened to you guys? We're back. Okay, so we are back. Next round will be starting I think probably in a couple of minutes, not sure when exactly, but anyway, yeah, we will keep rolling. So anyway, all right, take a look at the markets. Markets looking very good. So all right, is Kramer still using his green screen? I have no idea, actually, no idea, you guys, but anyway. Okay. All right, here we go. Round number 5. Okay, I'll see you guys on the other side. There we go. And honor. All right, round number 5. We're playing Alexander Shimanov from Russia. Okay, it goes e4. Okay, what do I want to play as a question? I think I'm going to go back to basics and just play basic stuff again. Now I get a second black, which is actually kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, he's gonna play the 4 knights. I should have played the Damiano probably to avoid this, but let me think if there's any way that I can play something that isn't just bad. Like knight f6, knight e4 is playable. Knight f6, I mean, I think I'm gonna play this. All right, he's gonna play h3. Okay, so now the question is, do I play d5 or not? Now, I've played Jose Martinez Alcantara many times recently, and The question is, what do I play here? Like d5 is obviously the best move. Fine, let's just play d5 ourselves. Okay, so I guess I just take, go here, takes, plays rook e1. Trying to remember which line I want to play here. I mean, I can play bishop d7 and just probably draw the game. I don't really want to draw here just because like the standings aren't ideal. Queen f6 is playable. I think I'm just gonna go queen f6 here. Just take, play h6, stop his own bishop g5, and I'm probably gonna go bishop f5 next move actually, if given the opportunity. There's rook b1, logical. Go here. Now there's no bishop g5, of course, because I stopped it. He could take, I guess, if he wants. I'll pre-move it. Coffee is so good sometimes. d5, I think there's knight e7, some queen g6 potentially. Goes bishop f1. Okay, interesting move here. Pun unintended. Do I have knight b4 here? I wonder. Like knight b4 is a move potential. Actually, knight b4 might be a very good move. Knight b4. What does he do if I play knight b4? Knight b4, rook b2. I guess is he wants to just go rook b2. I guess. Then I have c5. Huh. b6, c3, knight c6. I mean, puts the rook on e2. I can also just go b6. Yeah, I think what I want to do here is just go b6, because knight b4, rook b2, he's then going to go c3 and swing the rook over, and I don't think I'm super happy with that position. No, I don't think I am. Knight e7, knight g6 though. Just be traditional. Let's go b6. Probably I'll play rook e8 somewhere in here if I have to. We'll see what he does. I do rather like my position though, I'm not gonna lie. I think my position is pretty acceptable here. Like even d5, maybe I can even just go rook d8. Okay, he goes bishop b2. But now do I wait now? Oh no, I don't have knight b4 actually. That was a mistake. That was a, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but that was a fairly serious mistake on my part to play this, I think. Yes, that was a mistake by me. Let's think about this. Knight b4, d5, bishop c2, bishop f6, bishop d1, rook d1, gf6, a3, knight c2 is probably okay. Let me think about this. Knight b4, d5, knight b4, d5, bishop c2, bishop f6, bishop d1, bishop e7, takes, knight d5, rook bd1, gf6, a3, knight c2 is fine, bishop c4, I'm fine, rook d1, gf6, a3, knight c2, I'm fine, before knight e2. I mean, oof, it was tricky. I really want to play knight b4 here, but it's like I have to find a way to make it work. Knight b4, d5, bishop c2, queen d2, queen f4, takes, bishop a3, bishop b1 with a5 is fine. Knight b4, d5, bishop c2, bishop f6, bishop d1, bishop c3, bishop f3, rook d1, gf6, a3, knight c2, a3, knight c2, a4, a5, knight gets to b4. Shouldn't be that bad. But I don't know if it's worth it. If I don't play it though, what am I doing? Knight b4, a3, I just take. Knight b4, d5 takes. No queen moves, queen f4. Knight b4, rook e2. Knight d5. I mean, that should be fine. Let's go for it. Oh, wait, he blitzed it out. What the heck? I did not expect him to blitz it. Is this some kind of sick theory that I'm unaware of? He's playing these moves so fast that I'm like, Maybe I should have gone to g6. Maybe. He's playing these moves so fast, and I'm worried that I'm walking into some kind of weird prep or something. If I go f6, there's bishop c1. I really hope I'm not walking into something by accident. Okay, so I have queen f4. Let's think about this though, because now I have another option, because I could also go queen g6 here, but if I go queen g6, I have to use my time. So I play the wrong move here, I do just actually lose the game. I think this is right though. I don't know, this looks right. I don't want to burn my whole clock, because yeah, queen g6 rook c1 looks very, very scary suddenly with a3 and knight h4, and I don't trust that at all. Don't trust it one bit. Just if something feels wrong about this. So if he sacks the queen, I take and I'm fine. If he plays knight d4, bishop b1, I should be fine. I mean, queen c4, I still just go queen f4, I think, anyway. Very tricky. Very, very tricky here. I should have played knight b4 right away before he got bishop b2 though. I should have just gone for knight b4 instead of b6. That would have been such a better move. Queen d2 I think is a draw. I don't think I have any other moves. Maybe, I mean, if he plays queen d2, queen f5, there's knight d4, there's a3 somewhere. I mean, I just can't play on. The only question is, can I go queen g6? That's the only question. Like if he goes queen d2, queen g6, rook c1, bishop d3, knight h4, queen g5. Like, is queen d2 a threefold, by the way, or not? Let's see. Wait, 1 2, yeah, so queen d2 is a threefold, or wait, no, is it a threefold? I can't tell. I think it is. I don't know, maybe I can go queen g6, but it's too risky here. It's way too risky. He's probably going to play queen c4 if I had to guess, because queen d2 I think is just automatically a threefold. Yeah, it's probably going to be a draw. I mean, it's not great, but I've had 2 blacks in a row, and it is what it is, kind of. It's a draw. I don't think I can I play on here? Nah, it's a draw. Maybe maybe queen f5 is playable, but it's very, very small, if anything. Yeah, I probably should have played knight before right away. Something like that. Oh, maybe not. Maybe white's better. Maybe it's just equal. This is just equal. Get this. If I play queen g6, rook bc1, takes, now wait, oh, there's what? Wow, okay, I clearly don't understand chess, but what to do? Yeah, I'm not happy with this one because now it puts me back closer to the pack, people who are on 4 out of 5, but you know, it is what it is. Just how it goes sometimes. Yeah, it's what it is. This is the online rapid rating that all these people have. So yeah, it's not what I was hoping for, that's for sure, but it is what it is. That's how it goes. So anywho, yeah, I'm not very happy with that for sure. Definitely not happy with that, but just how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, we've played 5 rounds, so we have 4 more to go. And actually, no, I still have enough battery, I guess, on my phone, 52%, so it should be fine. Guess I'll check my iPad too. The score is 4 points out of 5. I started off 3 out of 3 and I drew my last 2 rounds, so it's not what I was hoping for, but it's still pretty good. Let's see who's on 4. We have Jose Martinez, who's on 4 points again, and of course he's winning this game very cleanly against Pavel Pankratov. Yeah, in the past online tournaments, Hikaru couldn't see our active chat. Also, it was it was sort of normal to talk about in line chat. Hard to suppress the temptation now. I don't know what you mean. I can't see the chat because I turn on my second monitor and I have the second cam right behind me anyway. So yeah, I can't be upset with the last game, I guess you could say, but it's what it is. You can evals of previous moves during the game. No, you cannot. So you can't see the eval bar during the game. You cannot. If you could, of course, then everybody would cheat. So yeah, that's not an option. We get check, and now rook g6 is probably just winning. Rook g6 with the idea of rook f7 mate and rook f6. It's all over. I'll get the white pieces next game for sure. I've had 2 black games in a row, so I mean, I don't know what score is going to make top 11. My guess is that, you know, I just have to think about this realistically, and this is a lot like the Rapid Chess Championship. So when I think back to the Rapid Chess Championship, which I played, it was the same time until 10+2. Normally it was somewhere around like a 150 160 players, and to finish in the top 8 you need 6.5 points out of 9 to guarantee it on most days if people weren't running it up. So my guess is that probably if I score 6 points, there's probably a tiebreaker is my guess. Just a guess. So there's probably a tiebreaker. Most likely I think 6.5 will finish top 11. That's my prediction. If I can win some games, then of course I'll automatically qualify, but that's my prediction, is that I think 6 points, if I have a good tiebreaker, I probably make it in the top 11, and if I have a bad tiebreaker, I need 6.5, but it's impossible to know right now because we're so early in the tournament. Yeah, eval bar during the game, lol. Yeah. Yeah. So there are only 4 people on 4. There are 4 people on 3.5. So there's so few people who are actually on a great score right now. But like, I do think that you're gonna have a lot of draws as the better players play towards the end of the event. So I think 6.5 points is probably going to make it. Wait, what was rook takes h3? That was weird. Very, very weird. So anyway, let's see. Kamer playing against Savidler here. Savidler a little bit better, but probably, well, is he better? I don't know. Computer says he's better. I don't know why. Wait, what? Here? Oh, I can't do it. I can't do analysis here. I can only do it in the events page, not here. But I don't actually understand why Savidler is better. To me, it looks like white is better, if anybody's better here. So all right, so what else do we have? Not a whole lot going on right now, but we keep rolling. How many rounds left? There are still 4 rounds, 4 more rounds to go. Quattro mas, as we like to say, quattro mas. And there will be a break after round 7 as well. That's the most important thing. There will be another break. So yeah. Oh, people think the little bars that show the numbers, that's not, this is just time usage, you guys. If you're looking at the board here, you're seeing these like these things, these big white bar or black bars or everything next to moves. Those are not evaluations. That's the time usage on an individual move. That's not an evaluation. So when I play, there's no evaluation. Like right now you'll see there's it's a 0.26, white's better. That does not exist when you play. Kick is lagging for you. Oh, I apologize, sorry you guys. But anyway, all right, so we're on 5 out of 6. Next game should be starting relatively soon, I guess. Probably not soon. It's probably another like 6-7 minutes. I think Vinny has great chance to win this, probably as a draw with perfect play, but Vinny's going to win this pawn on a3. I mean, if bishop c6 king d2, yeah, I mean Vinny is gonna win. Vinny is gonna be up a pawn. He's gonna win this pawn on a3. He's gonna have a 5v4, probably a draw with perfect play, but no guarantees whatsoever. Vinny might get to 5 out of 5 here. Very, very possible that he will. Couple guys on 4 on 3.5. Let's see. So Gregorio Parm playing against Ohanian. Looks pretty drawish here, which is definitely a good thing. What else do we have? Fabiano. Where's Fabiano? He is Fabi is struggling so far today, as is, I mean, Wesley's on 3. If Wesley wins, he'll probably make it. Where's Wesley? Grandmaster Wesley. So he is on 3 out of 4, and he is playing against Gadakamsky. He's better, but he's better for sure, but is he actually winning? A little bit unclear here, a little bit unclear. So let's go back around the horn. Let's take a look at some of the other games. Fabiano is on 2.5. He's playing against Fabiano. Where's Fabiano? He's Levon on 3 out of 5. Tough sledding. Where's Fabiano? Fabiano is on Caruani's on 2.5 out of 4. Tough game against David Anton Guiaro. I mean, he's probably better here, but can he win this? If white gets his knight to e4, there's almost no way he's gonna win. Very, very tough games everywhere today. Tough games everywhere. So okay, we're gonna get king c3, king b4 from Vinny. Probably we get f takes e5 if I had to guess. Probably takes king b4. Question of whether white can win this endgame. Kramnik left the tournament. I don't know. No, I won't play Jose because there are a bunch of people who are ahead of me right now. Bunch of people who are ahead of me at the moment. So anyway, g5, probably king b4, bishop c6 takes. And now I think what Peter's going to do is he's going to yo-yo with the bishop. Just yo-yo with this bishop on e8 or some diagonal. Just yo-yo maybe. Bishop g2, bishop g6, doesn't really matter. Vincent's going to try to get the king to e3 and then eventually go f4. He's going to try to go f4 somewhere and create an extra pass pawn. This probably is still a draw, but it's tricky. Kramnik lost 2 in a row and he left the tournament. Okay. Yeah, my cousin Vinny, exactly. He's going to go king e3 and try to go f4 for sure. Okay, probably bishop d1 here and then king e3 and f4. This still is probably a draw, honestly, but I don't feel good about this endgame. I really don't feel good about this endgame. Like, I feel like it's going to be impossible for a human to save. Maybe a computer will save it, but I'm really worried. Like f4, white's going to create a pass pawn here at some point on the king side. Like f4 takes h4, and then I actually am starting to think this might be winning for white now. Do I consider myself a genius? Definitely not. Definitely not. Why would I consider myself a genius? That's maybe the stupidest thing I've heard all day. So anywho, yep. Okay. All right, what else do we have? Still waiting for a move here in Vinny's game. What's happening in Gada's game? Gada's game is let me refresh the page. Maybe we'll get more moves. Gada is losing. Wesley has a bunch of extra P here in the center of the board. So Gada's going to lose, probably be eliminated from Division 1 with this loss. F6 is crushing. F6 takes, wins, and F6 takes, there's check. And Wesley finds it. Ohanian and Oparin still playing. Probably going to be a draw. Rook d8, I would expect here. Yeah, this probably will be a draw. So this ends in a draw. These guys are also on 4. So right now you're gonna have 2 people on 5 and everybody else is going to be on 4 points out of 5. So the third place is going to be 4 points. So I think what I said before is pretty clear. I think 6.5 points definitely makes it in. I think 6 probably is going to make it in with a good tiebreaker. I think with 6 and a good tiebreaker, that's top 11. That's my perception. I could be wrong, but I think that's true. So I'm gonna go use the restroom quickly. We'll be right back and just keep rolling. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so they're lost. Okay, so are there any games still going is a question. Okay, Fabiano is apparently white was whoa, he missed queen takes e4 here. Wait, what the heck? Knight g6, queen b7, queen f7 or something. Queen f7, queen f7 only move. Knight f4, queen g8. Fabiano just threw the game. King h2, g3. Oh, Fabiano. Oh, Fabiano. Fabiano is now, oh my gosh, Fabiano is on 2.5 out of 5. He is really stinking up the joint today. Horrible from Fabiano. Fabiano definitely not going to be in the top is not going to be in the top 11 today. I mean, maybe he could win out and get to 6.5, but Fabiano really stinking up the joint. What is Fabiano on after that loss? Jeez. Fabiano 2.5 out of 5 he is on. He's in number 81st. Fabiano is in 81st right now with 2.5 points out of 5. Now maybe he can win out, but I would say it's very, very unlikely he's going to be in top 11. Very, very unlikely. Fabiano really just stinking up the joint completely today. 2.5 out of 5. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. What a disaster. Yeah. What a disaster for Fabi. Yeah. What a disaster. So yeah, Fabiano 2.5 out of 5. I mean, it's a tough field. It's a very tough event. Yeah, very, very tough event. I still stand behind what I kind of think maybe I'm wrong though. As I look at the list of players who are doing very well, I think I've revised. I think 6.5 is good enough, but it's gonna, if you have a really bad tiebreaker, I don't think 6.5 is gonna make it necessarily, because like 6.5 means I score 2.5 out of 3. Like I expect some quick draws up at the top. Yeah. Is he gonna complain in the next podcast? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Fabiano will definitely make top 69 because there's still 4 rounds left, but yeah, he's having a bad performance today. Very, very bad performance from Fabiano. Yeah, Fabiano says, I don't care, I am a podcaster, of course, but very, very rough stuff today. Very, very rough. So anyway, it is what it is, as the saying goes. It's how it goes. But anywho, next game should be starting pretty soon. No, anyway. All right. Kramnik lost 2 games and gave up. What a loser. That happens. Yeah. All right. Are there still some games going? Okay, there's just 1 game. Okay, work day 1. Yeah. Time to play Lisbon Cloud against Fabiano. Yeah, so the game's gonna be starting in a second. All right.